Have you ever wondered what role a personal injury lawyer plays in car accident cases? These professionals are the unsung heroes, working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure justice is served. But what exactly does their job entail? Car accidents are an unfortunate reality in the United States, with collisions occurring every single day. These events are unanticipated, often causing significant upheaval in the lives of those involved. Victims may find themselves grappling with physical injuries, mounting medical bills, and emotional distress. Amid all this, there is a beacon of hope: the personal injury lawyer. Personal injury lawyers are legal experts who specialize in cases where individuals have been harmed due to the negligence or recklessness of others. In the context of car accidents, they step in to assist victims in navigating the often confusing and complex world of legalities. They are the advocates for those who have been wronged, standing up against insurance companies and fighting for fair compensation. Their role begins at the scene of the accident. They work to collect evidence, document the scene, and interact with witnesses. This initial information gathering is critical, forming the foundation of the case they will present. Once the immediate needs at the accident scene have been addressed, the personal injury lawyer transitions to the legal process. This involves filing a personal injury claim, negotiating with insurance companies, and, if necessary, representing the victim in court. Each step of this journey is intricate, requiring a deep understanding of the law and a steadfast commitment to the client's rights. The fight for justice can be a challenging one. Insurance companies often have robust legal teams, looking to minimize the amount they pay out. In this David versus Goliath scenario, the personal injury lawyer is the champion for the victim, ensuring they receive the compensation they deserve. Now that we have a basic understanding of the role of a personal injury lawyer in car accident cases, let's dive into a hypothetical case to understand how a personal injury lawyer operates in such situations. Our story begins at the scene of a car accident. It's a chaotic tableau of twisted metal, flashing lights, and the muted cacophony of sirens and hushed conversations. Amidst this, a figure steps forward, a beacon of calm and clarity in a world turned upside down. This is the personal injury lawyer, the unsung hero in this tale of unexpected turmoil. In the immediate aftermath of an accident, their role is vital. They're not just legal professionals, they become investigators, counselors, and advocates. Their first task is to gather evidence. This isn't about playing detective, but about building a solid foundation for the ensuing legal process. They take photographs, documenting the accident site, the vehicles involved, and any visible injuries. Everything matters, from skid marks on the tarmac to the position of the sun in the sky. Next, they engage with those present at the scene. They talk to witnesses, gathering their accounts of what happened. The human memory is a fickle thing, and these early conversations can provide critical insights that might later be forgotten or clouded by the passing of time. The personal injury lawyer also liaises with law enforcement officers, ensuring they have a comprehensive understanding of the official perspective on the incident. They collect copies of the police reports, which can provide important legal evidence later on. But perhaps their most important role on the scene is to support the victim. An accident is a traumatic event, and the victim may be feeling vulnerable and overwhelmed. The lawyer provides reassurance, explaining the steps they'll be taking to seek justice and compensation for their injuries. After collecting all the necessary evidence, the lawyer then moves on to the legal process. This is where their skills truly shine as they navigate the labyrinth of laws and procedures to fight for their clients' rights. But that's a story for another day. For now, we leave the scene of the accident with the knowledge that the first critical steps towards seeking justice have been taken. After leaving the accident scene, our lawyer, Sarah, dives into the legal process. She's well aware that the path to justice isn't just about presenting compelling arguments, but also about successfully navigating the complex legal labyrinth. The first step in this journey is investigation. Sarah starts by gathering all the necessary evidence. This includes medical records that detail the extent of John's injuries, police reports that document the incident, and statements from any witnesses who were present at the scene of the accident. The goal is to create a comprehensive picture of what happened, who was at fault, and how the incident has impacted John's life. Following the investigation, Sarah moves on to negotiation. This is where the art of persuasion comes into play. Sarah now needs to convince the insurance company that John's claim is valid and that he deserves to be compensated fairly for his injuries and suffering. This process could involve several rounds of discussions, proposals, and counter-proposals. While it can be time-consuming, it's often a crucial step in securing a fair settlement without having to go to court. However, not all cases can be resolved through negotiations. Sometimes the insurance company refuses to offer a fair settlement or disputes the claim altogether. In these instances, Sarah must be ready to take the case to court, a process known as litigation. Here, she'll present her case before a judge or jury, arguing passionately and convincingly on John's behalf. Throughout this legal journey, Sarah's expertise, perseverance, and dedication are vital. She's not just a lawyer, but a guide, a counselor, and a warrior fighting on behalf of her client. But the legal process isn't just about the law. It's also about battling with insurance companies. It's a complex and often daunting task, but Sarah is up for the challenge. She knows that the fight for justice, for fair compensation, is a fight worth having. The battle with insurance companies can be daunting. They've got a whole army of attorneys and adjusters, all working round the clock to minimize their payouts. Their end game, to pay as little as possible, or in some cases, nothing at all. They're well versed in the art of delay, deny, and defend. They'll use every tool in their arsenal to diminish, dismiss, or deny your claim. So where does a personal injury lawyer fit into this picture? Well, think of them as your knight in shining armor, armed with the sword of justice and the shield of the law. They stand between you and the insurance companies, ensuring that your rights are protected and your claims are heard. They strive to level the playing field, ensuring that the big, bad insurance companies don't bully you into accepting less than you deserve. One of the key tactics insurance companies use is to confuse and overwhelm you with legal jargon and complex procedures. They'll throw around terms like comparative fault or policy limits, hoping to baffle you into submission. But a good personal injury lawyer can cut through this confusion. They'll decode the jargon, explain the procedures, and guide you through the process, step by step. Moreover, insurance companies often try to take advantage of the victim's desperation. They know that medical bills are piling up and the rent is due. So they'll dangle a quick, lowball settlement in front of you, tempting you to take the money and run. But a savvy personal injury lawyer will see through this ploy. They'll help you understand the true value of your claim and fight to get you the maximum compensation you're entitled to. In the end, the battle with insurance companies is not for the faint of heart. It's a fight that requires knowledge, patience, and tenacity. But with a skilled personal injury lawyer by your side, you're not alone in this fight. Despite these challenges, a good personal injury lawyer can help victims of car accidents receive the compensation they deserve. So, as we have seen, the role of a personal injury lawyer in car accident cases is multifaceted. They wear many hats, from a compassionate counselor to a relentless advocate, a meticulous investigator to a strategic negotiator. At the accident scene, they spring into action, collecting evidence, documenting the scene, and speaking with witnesses. This initial stage is crucial as it sets the foundation for the legal claim. It's a race against time, as evidence can quickly disappear and witness memories can fade. Once they've gathered all the necessary evidence, they dive into the legal process. This involves filing a personal injury claim and navigating the maze of legal procedures. It's a complex and often intimidating process, but with their legal expertise, they ensure their clients' rights are protected every step of the way. But their work doesn't stop there. They also take on the formidable task of negotiating with insurance companies. These corporations often have vast resources and legal teams dedicated to minimizing payouts. It's a David versus Goliath battle, but personal injury lawyers are well equipped to take on these giants. They fight tirelessly to ensure their clients receive the compensation they deserve. In essence, a personal injury lawyer is a guiding light in what can be a dark and confusing time. They provide support, counsel, and representation, helping victims of car accidents navigate the choppy waters of the legal system. They stand up for those who may feel voiceless, working relentlessly to ensure justice is served. And so, in the wake of a car accident, amidst the chaos and confusion, remember that a personal injury lawyer is there to help. They are there to fight for your rights, to seek justice on your behalf, and to turn the tide in your favor. Remember, if you or a loved one has been involved in a car accident, A personal injury lawyer can be your greatest ally in seeking justice and fair compensation.